Hi everyone, this is Hayden from Little Green Alien. Today, I'm going to do a toy war, but this is going to be a very different toy war than I've ever done before. Instead of doing two or three of the same toys, I'm going to do three of the same toys. So, let's start things off with the Cloud logo Woody. Then we have the white logo Woody. And then we have the signature Woody, or yellow logo. I don't know if anybody calls it that, but whatever. So let's get right into this. So some rules for this contest is I always base them off of Toy Story 2. That's my favorite movie in the franchise, and that's what I want my toys to look the most like. So, and I always start off with just which one looks better. So, I'm going to go with the Cloud logo because of the jeans. The jeans are much lighter, and that is more accurate. Usually, the lighter, the better. So, let's start off with their faces. Now, there is a story behind the Cloud logo's face. This is not the Cloud logo's face, actually. This is actually a white logo's face, because whenever I made my custom white logo, you'll see them later in the video, I didn't need the head, and the face that came on the Cloud logo was just not in good condition. The nose was chipped, everything. The Cloud logos are hard to find, and I just wanted to get one when I found one. So I swapped the heads because I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. I guess the Cloud logo face is a bit different, but I don't have the one for reference with me. But I do have the white logo in the signature. And I'm going to say that the signature is the worst because it's too red. So I don't know what the Cloud logo face looks like, if it's any better. But I guess the white logo wins because I don't have the Cloud logo face. So the Cloud logo face could be better. Now, let's look at the bandana. The bandanas they do look different a little bit. It kind of just looks like as they went on, they got more detailed. That could just be because of wear, because I mean, you can see the signatures is the best looking because it was purchased new by me. And like I've said in previous videos, I don't play with these toys. I have them in a big collection of Toy Story toys because I'm a huge Pixar fan, and I love collecting these because it's just something cool to do. So the signature has never been played with. I'm not sure about the white logo and the Cloud logo, but I didn't own any of these as a kid, so none of them have been played with by me. So the bandana, it looks like the white logo and the signature have the same one, but the Cloud logos is it looks less detailed, but I have a reference right here, the case of Toy Story 2. You really can't see it though. I'll be using this for reference at times. You really can't see the bandana. I'm gonna go with the white logo and the signature because they're the most detailed, it looks like, but the Cloud logos could easily be just as detailed. It's just hard to see because the Cloud logo is very old, and I never owned him. It's like 11 years old. So let's look at the vest. Now, I never knew this, but their vests are all much different. Now, other than the head and the voice box, which we'll get into later for the Cloud logo, and his belt, which we will also get into later, these are all Cloud logo parts. It was hard to find one in very good condition, so I will tell another story in a little bit. But the Cloud logo's vest is the Cloud logo's vest. So you can see the vests are all very different, and I did not realize that. And honestly, according to this picture, which I'm assuming on the box they would use the same character model that they used in the movie, None of them are accurate. Just take a good look at that. You see this? You see them. None of the vests are accurate. But if I had to choose one that's the most accurate, I would probably have to go with either Signature or White Logo. I would probably go with Signature. I would say the Signature has the most accurate look because it's just I didn't even realize they were different until now. But yeah, it's nothing like huge, but I'd have to say for accuracy, Signature is the best vest. Now for the badge, his badge I know is very thin. None of these have the very thin badge, but you gotta. I'm gonna do this by like how shiny they are. This Cloud Logo's badge looks pretty glittery. So does the Signatures. I'm gonna go with the White Logo has the best badge because it's not as glittery as Cloud Logo and Signature. So yeah, I'm gonna go with. I think the Cloud Logo and the Signature pretty much have the same one. So yeah, but the White Logo is the best looking badge. Now for placement. Well, the badge in the movie is very close to the buttons. So let's take a look and just see which one's closest to the buttons. By the looks of it, it looks like the Signature is the closest. Now, the reason that could be is because the Signature is brand new and the vest is stitched on when you buy it, but my Cloud Logo and White Logo, the stitching has probably come a bit undone over the years, which is alright, but I really don't want that to happen. The Cloud Logos is still stitched on, the White Logos is off on one side but stitched on the other. It could just be that the Signature is just more tight to him, and that's why it's closer. Yet again, there's a lot of things I don't know about the Cloud Logo and the White Logo because I didn't grow up with them. I grew up with the Hasbro Woody and the 1997 Woody, so I don't know anything really about them. But I can say what I do know because I did not grow up with these toys. I only really recently started collecting Toy Story toys. So I don't know as much about the Signature and all the collections as other people. But yeah, I would have to say as the looks of it, the Signature is the best placement of the star. Now, as for the buttons, you may be able to tell. You can see maybe that you can see them that the buttons are like kind of clear, but there's like a white background. So I'm just kind of gonna look for the clearest ones. Honestly, I'd have to go with the Signature might have the most accurate buttons because they look like they would be clear, but they also look like there's just a little white background in there. And then I'd probably have to go with maybe the Cloud Logo as the second, and then maybe the White Logo is the worst. So let's look at their belts. Now, I said for the Cloud Logo, there was a story behind the belt. I had another White Logo that wasn't really in that great of condition. He was missing a button. He was missing his hat, and pretty much I bought him because he came with the collection Buzz, and his voice box still worked, and his belt still had the gun holster. So I ended up, because my Cloud Logo was missing the gun holster, kind of like Today I Grew Up's rare first edition Cloud Logo, if you know him. So yeah, I was missing the gun holster. So I took the belt off of the white logo and put it on there with the gun holster. And that's kind of like that kind of turned into my spare parts Woody. And his voice box is also inside the Claude logo. So anyways, yeah, for the belt, yeah, I don't have the Claude logo belt with me right now, but we can look at the signature and the white logo. And I'm sure the Claude logo is very similar too. Maybe just a different color or something. Now, see, what color would his belt be? His belt looks to be I would say the darker brown. So whichever one is the darkest brown wins. I am going to have to go with the signature is the most accurate because it's the darkest brown. It just looks very dark brown. So, yeah, there's that. And it's like really dark. And then the white logo is not too far off. It could just be, yet again, it could be just with age. It's lighter, but I don't know that. So, now let's get the gun holster. I would say the same thing because it's the same color and they're done the same for each of them. Now let's get to my favorite part, the jeans. Now, I think this is a very obvious answer. Which one has the best jeans? The Claude logo. The Claude logo is the only one that has jeans that are made out of genuine denim. This white logo has fake denim. The signature has fake denim. I'd say the jeans get worse as they go. So the Claude logo has the best. The white logo has the second best, and I'll explain in a minute. The signature has the worst, I think. I think the signature was trying to go for a denim feel, but they just ended up feeling so cheap and just not like real. Whereas the white logo went with a denim look, but not the feel. And yeah, it's just better when the Claude logo actually has real denim. Now the boots. These boots honestly are pretty much the same, except maybe the Claude logos are a little lighter. And honestly, his boots are pretty dark in the movie. I'd have to say, I think the white logo and the signature are the same ones, maybe. I'd say those two are the best. And the Claude logos are just a little too white. Or not white, light, I mean. The hats. They actually do have real stitching through them, which is cool. I know there's like minor differences in all of them, but they're very hard to tell. I would just say all the hats are good. Now, one thing is cool on the Claude and white logo is that they have actual pockets, and the signature does not. So, Claude and white logo, good job. Signature, boo. Now, let's get into this. So, now, like I said, the Claude logo has a white logo's voice box, but I'll still play the phrases, so.
There's a snake in my boot. Reach for the sky. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Giddy up, partner. We gotta get this wagon train a-moving. You're my favorite deputy.
5 phrases. Now, Woody.
There's nothing like riding through town with my favorite deputy. And that's you, partner.
So he talks when you talk to him, so like, Woody.
There's a snake in my boot.
And that's a way to turn it off, too. So, that's a white logo voice box inside of a Claude logo. Here is the white logo.
There's a snake in my boot. Reach for the sky. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Giddy up, partner. We gotta get this wagon train a-moving. You're my favorite deputy.
Then Woody.
There's nothing like riding through town. There's a snake in my boot.
Now, I think the voice box in the Claude logo was actually a variant 1 white logo, because I guess they have different variants. I'm almost positive these are all variant 2s. So keep that in mind. I don't think the variants are that much different than each other, though. But now here's the signatures.
llama and take a little nap. See ya. Yeah, partner. We gotta get this wagon train a-moving. You're my favorite deputy. There's a snake in my boots.
Woody.
There's nothing like riding through town with my favorite. Reach for the sky.
So pretty much they'll all do that. Okay, time for this here llama to take a little nap. See ya. They'll all do that eventually.
Okay, time for this here llama to take a little nap. See ya.
But the voice box phrases are pretty good, honestly. They are missing the Posse Boys phrase and the yeehaw in front of the wagon train line and somebody's poisoned the water hole. Those are all gone. But we get the right phrases. They're all by Jim Hanks. I mean, we don't get like any of the wrong phrases on there, but we're not getting all of the phrases. I don't know why they went like that. All I know is they did, and that's just all I can say. So it's pretty much all the same. It's the same voice box except pitch difference. I think.
Okay, time for this here llama to take a little nap. See ya.
I don't know why, but the phrases, at least like the 5 phrases on the signature, feel very vintage because it has like that kind of faded out tone or whatever. But if you're just kind of looking for like Woody or something, I don't know, you might want to do Cloud or White logo with the phrases. But the signature's voice box is pretty cool because it sounds very vintage. I do hate that talking back mode. That is very annoying. But also on the back, the ring for the pull string is the same size. I want to get smaller ones, but I just don't know if we'll get them. I don't know where to find them. So if you can please tell me where I can find the accurate sized ring, do an Amazon link or something, please let me know, because I might actually buy those. No. Alright, yes. I think the best one out of all these is the Cloud logo. And the reason is because of the jeans. I know the Cloud logo didn't get that many points over Toy Story 2 accuracy. I mean, I know I've gave the signature a lot of points actually, because I think the signature's torso kind of defined it, did it right. But come on, man. The Cloud logo is obviously the best one. Look at his jeans. Those are that makes him the best one. One thing can change everything. And the jeans of the Cloud logo make him the best one. If you're going to buy a collection, Woody, and you want the most accurate one, get the Cloud logo, because those jeans really make him accurate. I know not everything else on the Cloud logo is as accurate as like a couple other things, but the differences between the vest and the torso and just the color, just they're so minor that who gives a shit, really? The jeans are denim. That's all we need. The jeans being denim makes the Cloud logo the ultimate Woody. Now, I said I was going to show this earlier, so I'd really like to. I did a custom collection Woody, and some things have changed since the last update. I'll probably do a separate update on him for people who don't watch this, but... So I have the collection body. It's a white logo. The soft and huggable face. I didn't have the extra collection hat, so here's a Disney Store hat. That looks pretty good. He has open hands, unlike these ones who have closed hands. The badge is not removable. That would be something I'd come back to in a separate update if I decide to do that. The belt, just a white logo belt. The buckle is actually from the Toy Story 4 Woody, more accurate colors. And yes, this is a Toy Story 2 custom. The jeans are not real denim because all I had was an extra white logo. And the boots are from Toy Story 4 Woody and Andy there. These ones don't have Andy because it's like you buying the toy and you don't want someone else's name on your toy. So, yeah, that is my custom. Also, he has the Disney Store voice box. He does say all the right phrases, but he just wasn't at that moment because he does have a lot of extra phrases too. So, yeah, that was a custom white logo I made, but I would like to do a custom Claude logo one day because the Claude logo is probably the definitive Woody by Thinkway with his jeans. And I just really like his jeans are made out of denim and they're the right color. Um, I've never seen anything like that before, but that's what makes the Claude logo the best. I'm sure a lot of you probably knew I would say the Claude logo is the best, but for those of you who didn't, yes, the Claude logo is the best. Now, the Claude logo is very scarce. So if you're not as much into accuracy as some other people and you just want the Toy Story collection Woody, I'd say go for the white logo or the signature. The signature, I'm pretty sure you can still find them in stores in 2020 or whenever this is, April 2020. But yeah, I'm not sure if they're still there at Target because I got mine on sale. So, yeah, that's my review on the Woodies. You know, one thing I just noticed is that the white logo's buttons are actually further apart than the Cloud logo and the signature. So, and actually, by the looks of it, that is actually kind of accurate. It looks like on the case that the buttons are actually pretty far apart and not like so close. So actually, good job to the white logo for button placement. And oh, another thing is the Woodies actually get shorter, and a friend of mine, the Comedic Collector on YouTube, please subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. He's a cool guy. Told me that Woody's actually around, he's not, I don't know, around like 14.5 feet. I don't know the exact numbers. I think it was on some Pixar site. Yeah, Comedic Collector, if you're watching this, please comment how tall Woody is and where you found the information. I think he said it was like Pixar certified, so I believe him. And it turns out Woody's actually not 16 feet. He's like 14.5. So I would say, I think the signature is the shortest one. So I would probably say the size of the signature is actually accurate because Woody's not as tall as they think he is, like as people think he is. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. But that's really it for my review. I don't know what else to say. I think the Claude logo is the best one we have here. But the white logo and signature aren't bad. They're actually really good. I have seen worse. It starts in W and ends in Mart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's known as the Walmart Woody with a fake vest, a really weird face expression, Toy Story 4 phrases. Not the greatest thing. But yeah, these are good. And if you want a very close to the movie Woody, I would say pick up the signature white logo or Cloud logo, depending on which one you can find. They're all very cool toys. The only thing I wish they didn't do was that talking back thing. But what are you going to do? That's why I put a different voice box in my custom. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a nice day, everybody.